Hello everyone, welcome back to Happy Zone of Maths. Myself Ashwini teacher, and today's topic is Wait. Yes, you are there on a maths YouTube channel only, but I was just trying to be a little bit creative. Yeah, so you might have guessed it correctly. Today's topic is circle. That is basic concepts of circle. Means what I'm going to cover in this video is all the basic things about circle you must know before going to standard 9 and 10. Now again, you all will say, why ma'am? Then the answer is, in standard 9 and in standard 10, you have almost, today only I have counted, it is around 20 to 25 theorems in circle. Okay, a few you are using as a properties also. But to understand what these theorems are exactly telling you, you must be first clear of the basic concepts of circles, children. Unless you are clear with what is arc, what is segment, what is measure of arc, unless you are clear with all these things, you won't be able to understand the theorems which will be there in standard 9 and 10. And not only in theorems, children, there is one more topic, that is mensuration. In few boards it is as a areas related to circle, wherein you must be aware of these concepts very well. Unless you are clear with these concepts, you won't be able to solve the sums based upon these concepts which are there in standard 9 and standard 10. So let's start it. First point is center, and for that we must know what is the definition of circle. What is a circle, children? It is a set of points which are equidistant from a fixed point in the plane. Okay, a circle is a closed curve consisting of set of all those points of the plane which are at a constant distance from a fixed point in the plane. This fixed point, and this fixed point will be known as center of that circle. Second important point is radius. Radius is nothing but a line segment which is joining the center of the circle and any other point on the circle. Here on the screen, as you can see, segment CD is the radius of a circle. Now children, can you tell me how many radii can you draw to this circle? Put it in a comment box. Third important concept is chord. Now what do you mean by chord? A chord is a line segment which is joining any two points which are present on the boundary of a circle. Okay, so here as you see on the screen, this segment AB will be known as chord of the circle. Okay. Next important point is diameter. Diameter is also a chord. Only the difference is it is passing through the center of a chord. So how will you define the diameter? It's a chord passing through the center of the circle. When you look at the diameter, can you also see two radii as a part of it? And hence, there are two important points which you need to remember regarding diameter. That is, diameter is the longest chord of a circle and it is twice the radius. So, length of diameter will be equal to 2 into length of radius. Next important concept is central angle. Now, what do you mean by central angle? The angle, that means there will be an angle. So, the angle between the two radii of a circle which is formed with the center of a circle will be known as central angle. The angle between two radii of a circle is known as central angle of a circle. And here this angle ACB will be known as central angle of a circle. Sixth important concept is circumference of a circle. For that, watch this video carefully. There is a red ribbon around the circle. Now, if you open that red ribbon by rolling the circle, this red ribbon will tell you length of a circle. Am I correct, children? And this length of a circle is known as circumference of a circle. So how will you define it? Circumference is a length of a boundary of a circle. As you can see that curved line, if you measure that length, that will give you circumference of a circle. We use these formulae to calculate the circumference of a circle. C is equal to 2 pi r, C is equal to pi d, where r is radius, d is diameter, and pi is the constant value, which is 3.14 or 22/7. How this formula has been derived? There are many derivations present in your textbook. You can go through it. If you want an explanation, you can put it in my comment box. I will make another video for the same. Next important concept is arc of a circle. Now from this point, children, like till point 6, many of you are aware of the concepts. But now from this point 7, please be more attentive. Okay. Now what do you mean by arc of a circle? Arc of a circle is a part of a boundary of a circle. Okay. Like this. So here as you can see, this red part, this curve PQ, this is a small part of this whole boundary of a circle. So only this curve will be called as arc of a circle. Okay, can you see it? You might have seen the bangles, right? So the small piece of a bangle and the remaining larger piece of a bangle. It's the boundary of a circle, part of a boundary of a circle. Clear, children? What do you mean by arc? Now in case of arc, there are two important concepts. One is length of arc and the other is measure of arc. Okay, to know the length of arc, we will first understand what is the meaning of measure of arc. Now, as you can see here, this arc, okay, if you have to find what is the measure of this arc AB, for that you need to subtend an angle, okay, with the center of a circle, and then the measure of this angle will be nothing but the measure of this arc. I repeat, measure of arc is nothing but the measure of angle subtended by this arc with the center of the circle. Clear, children? Now if the measure of this angle is, let's say, 110 degree, then the measure of the arc will also be 110 degree. So measure of an arc is measure of a central angle. Now what do you mean by length of arc? So length of arc is measure of length of this arc. Okay, and this we calculate using this formula, theta upon 360 into 2 pi r. Now what do you mean by theta? Theta is nothing but the measure of the arc. Okay, how this formula is derived, that is also mentioned in your textbook. You can go through it. Next important concept is area of a circle. Okay, now when you draw a circle, the area enclosed in that boundary of a circle will be called as area of a circle. Clear, children? So here this blue part will be the area of the whole circle, and we calculate area of a circle using this formula. Area is equal to pi r square. Again, r is the radius, pi is the constant value. Next important concept is segment of a circle. Now what do you mean by segment of a circle? Segment is the part of area of circle, children. Okay, I repeat, part of area of circle which is enclosed between the chord of a circle and its corresponding arc. Here this pink part shows the segment of a circle. Okay, as you can observe, this part is enclosed between this chord AB and arc APB. Clear, children? And this will be known as segment of a circle. Now in case of segment of a circle, there are two segments. One is the minor segment and the other is the major segment. The word itself tells you minor and major. With the chord AB, the area of a circle is divided into two parts. One is this one and the other one is this one, right? So the smaller part will be known as minor segment. The larger part will be known as major segment. And the last important concept regarding circle you must know is the sector of a circle. Sector of a circle is again the part of area of a circle which is enclosed between two radii and corresponding arc. Okay, and hence therefore this green part you can see on the screen is nothing but the sector of a circle. Now, like the segment, there are two parts of sector as well. One is the minor sector and the other is the major sector. Again, as the name suggests, smaller part is minor, larger part is major sector. Now, can you tell me where do you see this shape in your day-to-day life? And I'm very sure everybody might have thought of this, right? And it's correct. To remember what is sector, you need to just remember this slice of pizza. Okay, so this shape is nothing but the sector of a circle. Now, why this is important, children? Why it is important that you should know what is sector, what is segment, what is arc clearly. To understand that, let's see this. On the screen, I'll show you one question, okay, which will be taught to you in class 9 and 10. The question here is asking you about a regular hexagon is inscribed in a circle of a radius 14 centimeter. Find the area of a region between the circle and the hexagon. Now, as you can see here, it is not mentioned that what exactly you are supposed to find. It is just given that find the area of the region, okay. So now it is we who have to understand that this region between the hexagon and the circle is nothing but the segment of a circle. If you are not clear with which shape it is, you won't be able to apply the appropriate formula. Similarly, now this was the question which was asked in this year's board exam, okay. As you can see it on the screen, two concentric circles with center O are given. Radii of the corresponding circles are also given, and we are asked to find the area of a shaded region. Again, it is not mentioned the part of a circle, okay. The formula which you have is area of segment, area of sector, right, length of arc, all these kind of formula you have. But in the question, it is not asked that find the area of a sector or find the area of a segment. It is you who have to decide just by looking at the shape which is given in the figure, and that is why I made this video. Clear, children? So please go through this video carefully. Remember all the parts of circle. I hope I have successfully explained you the importance of basic concepts of circles. You must revise these concepts often. Watch this video at least once or twice in a month so that it will be revised regularly, and that is going to benefit you only. Alright, children? Now, my next video is based upon parallel lines and their transversal, which is again one of the important topic of mathematics. You all know that I'm doing these videos currently wherein the basic concepts of mathematics will be revised and you will be prepared for the further grades. Please subscribe for this channel so that you will get the notification of my upcoming videos. Also, if you like this video, if you found it helpful, kindly share it with the maximum number of students and hit on the like button. Remember, we are here to make math simple. Thank you.